All right, boys, stay with me on this one. It's a good one. So I made a CNC. Here are my little steppers going back and forth. Okay. I got these threaded rods from Android Man in the mail, so I went ahead and made a CNC. I've got 2 rods going that way with the little bearings there, and then another one for the Y-axis, a couple ultra-slow motors, and I made some adapters. Now, there is my X and Y going, okay? Now, I went from FreeCAD out as a DXF file, and then I converted with ACE, and then or was it PyCam? Crap, what was it? No, I converted with PyCam into G-code, and then I've actually found a processing app to dump the G-code, and then I'm using the GDLR in this Arduino, which is speaking to the processing app, which is spoon-feeding it the G-code. And then because that library, or the code, works with bipolar motors instead of unipolar motors, I'm actually running a second Arduino that's my translator for the UNA steppers. So basically, I've got step and direction as 2 wires coming out of this guy, being controlled by the G-code, and then, you know what, I should probably start this again so maybe we can see it. G. Okay. So, so it's spitting out its data as direction and step, which is going into 2 input pins on my second Arduino, being translated into a forward step or a backward step for each pulse it's getting. And then that is going out to just the regular cheapy motor drivers, and then to the 2 steppers. And my step counts are atrocious because these are slow and geared and everything. And so it's moving about maybe a millimeter, which I think in reality it's about a 4-inch circle. And there's no motors there and there. I think I'm going to have to figure out something, because I don't have the patience to wait for 2 motors to come in. So I think I'm going to have to chain these together and then use one of these guys down there. But all in all, it is working. It is working. Oh, here, let's see. Let me get that code in. Open that. Okay, so I just started. I'm passing G-code as we speak, from the processing app into that Android into here. And I think if I go any farther, I'll start rambling. So, bottom line, the final decision is I'm going to build a machine with 2 Arduinos. There you go. You can see the G-code running. Look at it. It's going. Can you see it? So friggin' awesome. So I'm running 2 Arduinos. One's going to run my CNC firmware, which is what I'm running right now, and it's working. And then I'll run a second Arduino for the RepRap printing code, so I don't have to jink code into the Arduinos. And I'm going to do some kind of big fancy either manual or, I don't know, some kind of switching system where I can just toggle all of the connections of the... well, actually, I take that back. Maybe I might even keep doing what I'm doing now, running a second Arduino as a translator to accept code from either host Arduino to swap between the CNC firmware and the printing firmware. But bottom line, look at those beautiful steps coming through. That's X and Y, and that's X going away, and that's 4 minutes and 30 seconds. That's enough. Friggin' ting, guys. Thanks for your help so much. I can't believe how well this worked. And I think I've put about 40 hours in straight on this one, so I need to go to bed. Ting!